Kevin Coulter. I told him I was going to pay him again. I got their money right there.
That's a lot of money.
All right, fellas. 20 bucks each. You guys do both games? Boys and girls? Here we go. Free advance pay. Not to motivate you to quit on me right now.
Save your money.
You already spent
It's not counterfeit, Drew. Station, Jill Bill.
Yeah, she probably heard you. This is in Belgrade. You have our feed up. I don't have my microphone on. I just have my headset sitting facing the board. Okay, let's do our latency check real quick, and then we're gonna be ready to go in the air in about 2 minutes. Hang on just one second. What's that now? Yeah, the audio's gonna work. Okay, so I'm gonna say I can stop watching. So I'm gonna talk in the microphone, then I'm gonna say. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, now. All right, folks, welcome back to Metro Park here in Billings. We are getting ready for the girls' Belgrade Lady Panthers against Dawson County. This is Nate Parsegian joining me on the broadcast. This afternoon is Andy Demjanovic. Once again, we've been spending our weekend here in Billings, had some exciting basketball. Now we got a third-place game here at the Eastern A Divisional. Andy, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Girls punched their ticket to state earlier this morning in a great battle against Laurel.
Yeah, so Panthers have punched their ticket to state. That will occur in Great Falls in about 2 weeks from right now. I believe Thursday right before we go into spring break. That will open up. So a little layoff for the girls, and that might be a good thing because one of the Panther stars, Gabby Weber, not 100% right now. Andy Demjanovic met up with Gabby Weber before this game, and let's go ahead and hear what Gabby had to say just about the tournament and everything in general here going on.
In the Ty Elliott State Farm pregame show, we have Gabby Weber of the Belgrade Panthers. Gabby, you guys locked in a bid for state. How was that game this morning? What was your perspective? How's the girls feeling tonight?
We're just really excited about going to state. I mean, this game we're excited, but we're just happy to be here and able to continue the next 2 weeks and go to state and hopefully place at state too. So,
take us through that last possession, the timeout. Coach Fowler designed a play for Kaya, and she hit that big 3 to go up 2 when you're down 1. How was that?
It was kind of funny because Fowler drew up the play and Kaya looked at her and said, "Am I shooting the ball?" And Fowler was like, "Yes, put the ball in the hoop." And so she was like, "Okay." And she's always really good at just being composed under pressure and just hitting the shots when we need her to hit the shots. And so she's been a huge help all season and an even bigger help at the tournament here.
Awesome. And you come in to the tournament a little bit injured, playing about 60%, but you showed a lot of grit and toughness out there to help your team too. How are you feeling, and how has the tourney been for you?
It's definitely been one step, a little bit closer every single game, I think. I definitely think we're not making things better, but we're definitely just going to play through it, and we have this week to get it healed up for state, so definitely.
Tonight you guys play Dawson County. Do you know much about them, or are you guys just going to go out and just play your game?
We don't know too much about them, but they have showed a lot of hard work in this tournament. I mean, this is going to be their 6th game, so I think they're going to be a little tired, so we're definitely going to have to take that into our hands and take that as an advantage. So.
Awesome. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks, kiddo.
All right, again, that was Gabby Weber for the Panthers, the sophomore guard here on the Ty Elliott State Farm Insurance pregame show. Don't think about retirement, plan for it. Call Ty Elliott at State Farm in Belgrade. Also, Andy met up with Belgrade head coach Sarah Fowler as her team has just punched their ticket to state. She's pretty excited about that. So, Andy, let's go ahead and hear what Sarah Fowler had to say about this tournament so far.
Okay, we're on the Ty Elliott State Farm pregame show here with head coach Sarah Fowler. First of all, congratulations of making it to state, and had a big wild game with Laurel this morning. What can you talk about that game?
Well, I felt like we were pretty calm and in control the first half, and they came out in the second half to begin with, and they had picked it up a level, and it took us a few minutes to kind of settle down, and I felt like we were getting outworked, outplayed a little bit, out-hustled, and that's not okay. So, I just called a little timeout, and we had a reminder of what we needed to do and the things that we weren't going to allow, and then we settled back down, and it was a battle back and forth, and Kaya came up big for us. She hit a couple threes and kept us in it, and a couple free throws, so it's just nice to see her playing really well again.
Sure, yeah, she has had 2 big nights.
Yeah.
What do you know about Dawson County? Do you know much about them, or are you guys just going to play your game?
We know a little bit, but only enough to be a little bit dangerous probably. So we're going to play our game, but at the same time keeping in mind, looking at stats and talking to some people, trying to go make them work a little harder and not shoot the ball. They've got some good post players. They're pretty big but young, so we're going to have to keep an eye on them. And different than Laurel. Laurel's more guard oriented, and I think Dawson's a little bit more post play. So just a different look, but we're going to continue to play our game.
I saw that this morning you started Gabby Weber, actually. Are you going to go ahead and try to start her tonight? You guys already punched a ticket to state, or how are you going to manage that tonight?
I'm not going to start her, but I will probably just put her in and see how it's going. I know her foot is pretty sore. And again, I'd hate to make it worse as we go here in the next couple weeks. So we'll just play it by ear probably.
Awesome. Thank you. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
All right, again, that was Belgrade Panther head coach Sarah Fowler talking about her team as they are preparing here to play in the 3rd place game of this Eastern A Divisional tournament here at Metro Park in Billings. Both teams right now are sitting on their bench getting ready as we're going to have starting lineups announced. We are again on the Ty Elliott State Farm Insurance pregame show. Let's do this. Let's step aside for 2 minutes and be back with the tip. You are listening to the Belgrade Panthers on 93.7 KBOZ. Back in 2 minutes.
Junior, number 13, Ketra Carr.
Yep, there you go. I'm going to leave that on. Geez, I meant to star the starters, but I was talking to Drew. All right, we are back here at the Metra. The starting lineups have been announced, and we are ready to get underway. Thanks again to Ty Elliott, State Farm Insurance, for the pregame show. Now ready to get things going.
Still trying to get my, journalistic feel getting better. I tried to get Kaya for an interview, and she was no-go.
No, Kaya is ready for the game right now.
Yeah.
As here's the tip.
Now she gets a little bit nervous, so Gabby Weber helped her out.
So Glendive wins the tip. They'll control it, start things out. Number 22, Robson with the ball. Now here in the corner, Robson dribbles out, gets it to a teammate. Murphy, we're learning these Glendive players. Here's the first time we've seen Dawson County this season. Now on the wing, passed inside, tipped away by Bailey Christensen. It's going to be out of bounds, Glendive ball. Just 30 seconds into this game, no score. And we had a bucket. We had a bucket there as I'm working a couple of our
fouls on
Hannah
Gee here, 34. Dawson County going to the line for an N1. 2-0 Dawson County up and no good. Kai Hohenstein rebound. Maya Reed will now pick it up the floor as the Panthers are down 2-0, 7:28 here on the Bozeman Ford Lincoln RV scoreboard. Swings it over to Hannah Gee. Hannah Gee back up to Maya Reed. Maya Reed over to the corner to Hohenstein. Over to Gee into the high post to Bailey Christensen. Christensen tries to bounce it to Maya Reed, but they get a jump ball call. It'll remain Belgrade's possession. Hohenstein will inbound the basketball. Inbounds it to Maya Reed. Maya Reed over to Gee. Gee swings it to the corner to Hohenstein, trying to get the three off, and she gets fouled and almost sinks it. So they run a staggered doubled screen for Kaya off the inbound, and she comes off that and goes to shoot the three, and she gets hammered, and Kaya Hohenstein will go to the line to shoot three. First one's up and in, 2-1 Dawson. She almost made it for a 4-point play, just rimmed in and out. Kaya Hohenstein, second free throw, good. Ties the ball game at 2-2. Hohenstein finished the game this morning for the loser out with 21. She shot 50% from the floor, including 4 3-pointers, and hits her third free throw to make it 3-2 Belgrade. So Dawson with the basketball now. Belgrade in their 2-3 zone. A shot up. Good. So Dawson now leads 4-3 with 6:45 to go. Shot up by Belgrade, no good. Rebound number 22, Robson. Robson brings it up the floor, swings it over to the wing.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, a couple technical issues there on our live stream. I think we're good to go now as a 3 ball is good for Glendive now 7-3 here into the first quarter. Panthers trailing. Hohenstein with the ball, gets it to Senden. Now in the corner to Maya Reed. Reed all the way across to Gee. Three-pointer coming. Hannah Gee misses. Rebound Ashley Senden, and then she drops it on a teammate's foot out of bounds. So it's going to be Glendive ball here inbounding under their own basket. 6:06 to go first quarter. Dawson County 7, Belgrade Panthers 3 here early on.
Yeah, the one advantage at Rocky, though, Nate, is we could read their jerseys. We're not up in the rafters.
Yeah, that's a good point. We are up high. Right now, Glendive is in their red uniforms with black numerals. Belgrade in all white with green numbers as Bailey Christensen gets down low, gets the ball, puts it in. So just a 2-point game now. Panthers trail 7-5 with 5:33 to go here in the first.
Yeah, fairly fast-paced game here going early on for both teams.
So now Glendive with the ball, working it around the perimeter. Robson has it on the right wing. Gets it inside here. Now Murphy back up top. Dribbles in left hand, kicks it out to number 23. That's Wise. She sends it back up to Kaufman. Now inside pass on the post. Working on Hohenstein, going up underneath. No good. Offensive rebound, and then a foul called against Belgrade is going to send Savannah Toms to the free throw line. Savannah Toms for Glendive at the line. Her team leading 7-5 here early on in this game.
Hits the first free throw, 8-5 Dawson here.
5 minutes to go here in this first period. Second free throw misses. Kaya Hohenstein comes down with the rebound. Hohenstein brings it down the floor. Gets it to Weber on the right wing. Weber looking for Hohenstein. Different page there, though. Turnover. Now coming the other way is Robson. She goes off the glass. No good. Rebound, Kaya Hohenstein for the Panthers. Boy, it looks like a little sluggish start here for Belgrade so far. Now Gabby has it on the wing. Kicks it out to Hohenstein, who's going to pull up for three. Good. Wow. Kaya Hohenstein hits the three-pointer to tie it up 8-all.
Yeah, so that's 6 points for Kaya. She gets the three-point shot from the arc, and she gets the other three-point play from the old-fashioned way with an N1 early on. So 2 3-point plays for Kaya Hohenstein as she continues her hot streak here. She's got 6 of the 8.
So 4:06 to go here in the first quarter, 8-8 as Dawson comes up empty. And it will be Belgrade ball. Hannah Gee will bring it down the floor for the Panthers. Gee dribbles in left hand, gets a screen from Christensen, picks it up at the elbow, kicks it back out to Weber. Now Hohenstein from the wing, getting a screen from Senden. She'll put up a three. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Glendive.
Operation.
Bringing it down the floor here, number 23, Jalen Weiss. Gets it out to a teammate, that's Robson. Turnover, here comes Gabby Weber. She's got one defender on her. She goes up off the glass and in. So Belgrade taking their first lead of the night. We have a timeout here taken on the floor. This is a full timeout, so let's go ahead and step aside for 1 minute. You are listening to the Belgrade Panthers on KBOZ 93.7. Back in 1 minute. All right, back here from the timeout at Metro Park. Belgrade Panthers leading the Dawson County. Is it Red Devils? Is that who we got here?
Yeah, the Red Devils. That's right, Nate.
All right, 10-8 right now. First quarter. Panthers took their first lead of the night on the Gabby Weber layup. Timeout to kind of slow things down, and Belgrade got the possession or got the momentum. But now on the other end, Glendive missing a shot. Gabby Weber comes down with the rebound and a full head of steam up ahead to Christensen. She'll go off the glass, misses. Rebound loose. Weber comes up with it. She goes up. Her shot rattles out, no good, and then a rebound to number 13. That is Kaufman for the Red Devils. Gets it up ahead and traveling violation.
Yeah. Nice play by the Lady Panthers last play. Bailey just couldn't finish there, but heck of a pass by Gabby Weber. Hits her right in stride.
So we have a substitution here for Dawson County coming into the game. We'll catch a number here on the sub. As the Panthers have the ball, Weber gets it to Deming. Now out to Hohenstein. Hohenstein loses the handle, gets it back though. Now gets it to Deming on the wing. All the way across to Weber. Weber drives in the key, goes up with it and in.
Yeah, nice little floater. She cuts right there into the mid paint for a nice little jump shot. Slices into that zone and they find her, and she hits that little pull-up jumper. She shoots all the time. So 12-8 Belgrade. Weber now with 4 points.
Shot inside here from Kaufman for the Red Devils is good, making it 10-12. Just a 2-point game here. Belgrade's on top in a timeout taken by Sarah Fowler. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we're going to stay right here and mention that this game is brought to you by Town & Country Foods. Save cash at Town & Country Foods, serving your local communities.
You're smooth.
Yep. So here we go, 2:16.
Good job on the dial.
Yep, 2:16 to go here in the first. Belgrade up by 2. And, we mentioned in the pregame how Gabby Weber is a little slow on the ankle. Maybe want to rest her up a little bit for state, so we didn't start her, but she's looked great so far.
Yeah, she's got a lot of grit out there. Even though her ankle's hurt, she still plays pretty active and seems to get a little bit more comfortable with the injury, how to play on it. But Sarah's going to see how the game goes, Coach Fowler, and if need be, and the Lady Panthers continue with a lead or so, then she'll limit her play. But she'll just go here quarter by quarter and evaluate what's best for Gabby and what's best for the team.
So Glendive's got the ball right now, working on the perimeter. 3-point shot on the way, short. Ball goes out of bounds. That shot was taken by Bailey Percy. And as it goes out of bounds, it will be Belgrade's ball with 1:45 to go here in the first quarter. Weber brings it down the floor, gets to Hohenstein. Kaya pass inside to McKenna Carlson, and she puts it in. Yeah, nice to see McKenna Carlson out on the floor.
Pass, yeah, nice play and pass. They had the high-low look. She was fully fronted, but throwing it up to McKenna's good advantage to Belgrade, as she's has the height advantage over these Dawson girls.
Here, turnover. Belgrade steals it. Alexa Deming coming up with the loose ball. Gabby Weber has it now as there's just over 1 minute to play in the first quarter, and the Panthers are up 14-10. Now here comes Deming, and she is fouled by number 33. That's Carson Murphy.
Yeah, not a bad strategic play and scheme here by Sarah Fowler. Dawson County here in the 2-3 zone, so she elects to play actually Bailey Christensen and McKenna Carlson together. Bailey's a nice high post player, and it gives a little bit advantage in the paint.
3-point shot from Hohenstein's no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Belgrade, so it's going to be Glendive ball.
Yeah, and Christensen's athletic enough also to play the bottom part of the wing of their 2-3 as well, and it keeps McKenna Carlson in the center. Gives them a little bit of height advantage and also another rebounder.
So now the Red Devils working it inside. Number 44 here, Tom's with it, loses the handle. Coming away with it is Christensen for the Panthers, up ahead to Weber. 35 seconds to go in the first here. As Hohenstein now has it, gets it back out to Weber. Carlson on the high post, kicks it to Deming. Deming looks to pass inside, sent out, back to Weber though. Weber Comes inside the key, puts it up, misses off the back iron, loose ball. Gabby Weber comes up with it. Now with loose ball again, Alexa Deming will dive into the bench, and it is going to end up in the hands of the Red Devils, headed the other way with 12 seconds to go here in the first quarter, trailing by 4. Glendive has the ball, now 6 seconds to go. Three-pointer coming, no good. Rebound, Christensen ahead to Weber. From full distance, Gabby Weber sends it down to the cheerleaders for the Red Devils, and that will sound the horn for the end of the first quarter. So after one, the score, the Belgrade Panthers 14, the Dawson County Red Devils 10. You are listening to Belgrade Panther Basketball on Good Time Oldies 93.7 KBOZ. Back in 1 minute. It's been a long weekend. We got to liven up.
You're on the air.
5 seconds.
Seems like we've been here for a week.
All right, back here at Metro Park, second quarter underway. Andy just mentioned we've been here at the Metro Park camping out for it feels like a week as we are in the last couple games of this tournament as Glendive misses their first shot, gets her own rebound, now sent back out. Thought about a three-pointer, did Piercy, but she's going to keep it, send it around to a teammate. Now almost out of bounds, and then out of bounds, last touch by Glendive. It's going to be Panther ball. 7:37 to go here in the second quarter. So Belgrade has the ball. Gabby Weber will bring it down for the Panthers. Gets a high screen from McGinley, then gets it to Hohenstein on the right side. Hohenstein back up top to Weber. Now inside pass to McGinley. McGinley puts it on the floor, then sends it out to Hohenstein. Back to Weber, to McGinley again, who shoots and is fouled. So Megan McGinley will head to the free throw line and shoot 2. Again, Belgrade ahead 14-10 right now in the second quarter.
Yeah, Megan hits her first free throw there.
15-10, want to give a shout out to a special Belgrade Panther listener, Becky Erickson, tuned in back in Belgrade right now. Panthers ahead 16-10 after both free throws are good by Megan McGinley. Pass on the wing here, sent back around. Garzon has it. A couple new Lady Red Devils on the floor. This is Garzon on the left wing, passes inside, now kicked all the way back out. Three-pointer coming off the backboard, no good. Rebound to Megan McGinley for the Panthers, and now coming the other way is Gabby Weber. Gets it to Hohenstein. Kaya picks up her dribble, gives it back to Weber, then pass inside to Carlson. She's triple-teamed.
Triple-teamed.
And she's going to get the ball tied up. It's a jump ball, possession arrow.
Hannah Gee comes in for Kaya there. Give her a quick rest, and ball goes into McKenna Carlson. Definitely a height advantage over the Red Devils, enough that they deem fit to triple team her. So they inbound up there and swing it up to Gee. Gee back into the corner for a shooter play. Off the mark by Gabby Weber.
Yeah, rebound goes to Glendive, now coming the other way. And getting in the corner, open three though, elects not to take it, is number 22, that is Thea Robson. Robson gets it around, now the other wing to Murphy. Again, thinking about a three, and then a cross-court pass to Toms. Back up top here to Robson. She passes inside, high post, shot on the way, no good. Rebound, Hannah Gee. 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Belgrade up by 6. Gets it to Guy. Now here's Deming with it. Inside to McGinley. Kick back out to Guy. Around to Weber. Inside to McGinley. Nice ball movement by the Panthers. Shot misses, though. Rebound goes to Glendive.
Yeah, that shot was rocketed off the backboard. It looked like it might have got tipped that way maybe for the help.
Shot on the way for Glendive. No good. Offensive rebound. Ball loose on the floor. Alexa Deming comes up with it. Deming, an intense player for the Panthers, comes away with this one.
Good news is when she rebounds a basketball, she's going to clear people out, and she's going to be strong with the basketball. That's no doubt. And she's a great hustler for the Belgrade Panthers as they're up 6 in the second quarter.
Here, Belgrade up 6 right now with 5:17 to go here in the second. Want to remind you to stay tuned in after this game ends because we'll have about a 15-minute intermission, and then we'll have the divisional championship game between the boys from Belgrade versus the Hardin Bulldogs. As now here on the court, Megan McGinley has it. She kicks it out to Guy. Loose ball in the paint. Coming away with it is number 44, Toms, for Glendive. So it'll be Glendive ball here, just slowly bringing it down the floor. Robson has it now. Gets it to Wise. Back to Robson. Now pass inside high post. Kicked back out. Boy, these three-pointer on the way, no good, but a lot of cross-court passes from Glendive. Offensive rebound missing. Then Belgrade comes up with it as Maya Reed's going to bring it down the floor.
Yeah, great rebound there by Bailey Christensen. Belgrade doing a good job overall rebounding the defensive half court.
Then going inside is Megan McGinley. She is fouled and will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Again, the score right now, Belgrade 16, Glendive 10, with Megan McGinley at the free throw line and 4:30 to go until halftime. First free throw is good. Want to remind you that today's game on 93.7 is brought to you by Stockman Bank, Montana's brand of banking. So now McGinley's second free throw here coming.
Also brought to you by...
No good.
Just kidding.
All right. Misses that free throw. You saw the look in my face there, Andy. Glendive with the ball. Gabby Weber nearly.
Up, so I'm just putting you on
yeah,
edge
here,
there.
Drink some of this caffeine we got.
Drink some more Mountain Dew here.
All right, so the Red Devils just working around the perimeter right now. Robson has it, puts it on the floor, guarded by Hannah Guy. Gets it to a teammate now. High post. Now kicked back out here. With it is Brown. She's in the corner, trapped. Gets it back out to Wise. Robson now into the other corner it goes to Toms. Dribbling it back in, sending it back out. Good ball movement here from the Red Devils, but 3:45 to go until halftime, trailing by 7. They might want to make a move inside. They do. Going up with it, it's fouled. Is number 44. That is Savannah Toms, and she's going to go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
It'll be McGinley's first foul for Belgrade. So not a bad foul. We'll see if she earns it here.
Hits the first one, making it 17-11. Belgrade up by 6. A couple subs coming in as McGinley and Weber will come out of the game, and I think Hohenstein and Senden check in. Free throw, no good. Rebound, Hohenstein. Ahead to Maya Reed. Reed will bring it down the floor and get it to Guy in the corner. Senden now. Senden passes out to Hohenstein. Pass inside to Christensen off the glass and in. Boy, there it is.
Yeah, they saw the pass in time. They anticipated the head of the backside defense getting there. And Bailey was able to grab it out of the air before the backside defense could get there. And she also got the shot up and came down. So great job by Belgrade by that recognition. So timeout, Dawson County.
Yeah, timeout taken by Dawson County. Just a 30-second timeout. So we'll stay right here looking at the Bozeman Ford Lincoln RV scoreboard. 3:17 to go till halftime. Belgrade leads at 19-11. And we should remind you that this game is brought to you by Rich's Flooring for quality you can stand on. You know this guy, Rich?
A little bit.
Little bit?
A little bit.
Can you give us any more details on Rich's Flooring? A better pitch than just quality you can stand on?
Well, come on down. You can see the product.
All right.
You can come by my house and you can see that His flooring's in my house.
Nice. You got nice floors, by the way.
Thank you.
All right. Down on the basketball floor, it's 19-11. Dawson County has the ball with 3:12 to go coming out of the timeout. As Robson has it on the left wing, she passes inside to Toms. Toms triple team, kicks it out. We got a traveling violation, so I think Toms, under the pressure of 3 defenders, took an extra step. We'll give Belgrade the ball with 3:04 to go till halftime and an 8-point lead. As Gee will bring it down the court. Gets it to Hohenstein. Back out to Gee, back to Hohenstein. Gee with it up top again. Just a little back and forth game with Kaya. Now Kaya's going to bring it up top herself and gets it to Maya Reed. Reed back to Gee. Hohenstein now back to Reed. Reed puts it on the floor a couple times and pulls it back out. 2:35 to go here until the break. Again, Belgrade up by 8. And a loose ball. Looks like this is going to be a turnover as Belgrade gives up and then turned right back into Belgrade's hands. Ashley Senden comes up with it to Maya Reed, who's open for 3, elects not to take it. Just slow things back down, work it over to Gee. Hohenstein. Hohenstein dribbles in, sends it out, and a little miscommunication there with Maya Reed as the ball goes out of bounds. Turnover against Belgrade.
If you're going to circle cut up top like that, you got to hand off quick. Otherwise, as the offensive player penetrates more, you know, then as a shooter, you got to get down back to their level. So it was a little miscommunication there.
All right, so Robson brings it down the floor for the Red Devils. She gets it to Brown. Now inside pass to Toms, kicked back out to Robson. Cross court to Brown. Brown on it on the wing, gets it to the other wing. 3-pointer here coming from Robson's no good. Box out, but rebound goes to the Red Devils. Number 23, Wise comes up with it, but she travels.
Yeah, that was a great box out actually by Ashley Senden, but one of the other Lady Panthers didn't box their player out and came right down the lane. She boxed out so well the ball actually hit the floor. So great job there by Ashley, but Red Devils turn it over with a travel.
So Gee with it now. Inside to Christensen. Nice pass to Ashley Senden. Senden for the Panthers down low is fouled. And with 1:37 to go until halftime, Ashley Senden will go to the free throw line with a chance to extend this lead. Again, Panthers leading 19-11. Second game of the day for the Lady Panthers at 10:30 this morning. They got the victory over the Laurel Locomotives at Rocky Mountain College to advance to this third-place game and also advance to the state tournament in a couple of weeks in Great Falls. Ashley Senden hits the first free throw.
Yeah, Belgrade Panthers, the Lady Panthers are doing what they need to right out of the gate, I think, this first half. And Coach Fowler actually using her bench, pretty much using her whole bench to keep the girls fresh and rotated and mixing in some different lineups with each other too. So she's done a great job here in the first half, and her girls have a 10-point lead because of it.
Taking it to the rack is Toms. She misses. Rebound, Kaya Hohenstein up ahead to Gee, who will bring it down the floor. Has Ashley Senden down low. Now to Bailey Christensen, who is fouled. And after Ashley Senden went to the line and hit 2 to make it 21-11, now Bailey Christensen will head to the line and look to extend this lead even further. This is the largest lead of the afternoon so far. Belgrade at 10 as Christensen misses the first.
Yeah, there's an absolute nice pass. Senden got it on the short corner, low block, and Christian cut to the hoop, and she found her for the opportunity for 2. Misses both free throws, though.
Yeah, misses both free throws. Loose ball on the rebound. Red Devils come up with it. Robson will bring it down the floor. And she looks for a pass, and her player is on a different page as her. We've seen a couple mistakes like that from Belgrade, but now a errant pass from the Red Devils gives the Panthers the ball back with a 10-point lead and 1 minute to go until halftime. Hohenstein has it up top. Gets it to Gee on the right wing. High post to Christensen. Now Reed will pull up a 15-footer, no good. Rebound, Red Devils. Coming with it the other way is Wise. Now inside pass, kick back out, 3-pointer coming. Misses, rebound, Ashley Senden for the Panthers. Gets it out to Gee, 26 seconds to go till halftime. Belgrade with the ball. All the way up ahead to Christensen. She misses, rebound goes to number 14. That is Walker for the Red Devils with 15 seconds to go. Glendive has the ball, and they could hold for the final shot. It looks like that's what they're going to do with 10 seconds to go. Wise has the ball, gets it high post at Toms, kicked back out. Here comes a long jump shot off the back iron, no good. Loose rebound in the corner, and with 1.7 seconds to go, the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Glendive. It's going to be Panther ball. And Hannah Gee will need to fire this one from midcourt. And here it comes. It'll be a long shot. It's on the way. It's off the backboard and just misses.
Yeah, smart play by her. She actually, Dawson backs off, so she elects to let the ball roll so she can get up the court more. So smart play by her, and she almost snags a three-point shot off the back of the rim. So 21-11 at halftime, Nate.
Yeah, there we go. 21-11 at the halftime break. The Belgrade Panthers with the lead over the Dawson County Red Devils. Let's go ahead and step aside for 2 minutes. You are listening to Belgrade Panther basketball on Good Time Oldies 93.7 KBOZ. Back in 2 minutes.
Can you guys try to run downstairs? They should be.
All right, halftime here at Metro Park in Billings. We are in the third place game here of the Eastern A Divisional Tournament. The girls' side of this tournament, as the Belgrade Lady Panthers lead the Dawson County Red Devils 21-11 at the break. Right now you are hearing the pep band from Dawson County playing. The next song will be coming from Belgrade as they exchange songs at halftime. Want to remind you that halftime here on 93.7 is brought to you by Doc and Nelson Funeral Service and Crematory, helping families celebrate a life lived. There is a difference. And if you were listening to our broadcast this morning, we mentioned, Rick Phillips really mentioned over the air that we were going to get a fan bus from leaving Belgrade High School at 1 o'clock. We sent out the all call at about 11 a.m. this morning, said get to the high school at 1. We're sending a bus to cheer on the Panthers this afternoon. And I'm looking in the student section. I see about 15 kids or so got on that bus. You see that? A couple guys heard us on the radio, jumped on the bus. So we got some more Panther supporters here at Metro Park in Billings. Again, the score at halftime, the Belgrade Lady Panthers leading the Dawson County Red Devils 21-11. And is this a stat sheet? No, we don't have our stat sheet yet, do we?
Yeah, I got one.
Oh, you got one?
Well, I got mine.
You got one. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and send it over to Andy, who's going to break down some analysis of the first half.
Yeah, Hohenstein finishes with 6. Gabby Weber with 4. Bailey Christensen with 3. Carlson with 2. Megan McGinley with 4. And Senden with 2. And Sarah's done a good job. Coach Fowler's done a good job of mixing up her lineup there. So pretty balanced scoring tonight. but also mixing up the lineup, not just for scoring purposes, more for keeping her team fresh. And she's, as the tournaments went on, she's relied upon some other girls, and she's getting comfortable with those girls, including McKenna Carlson, I think, who's done a great job towards the end of the season and even into the tournament to help Christensen, who's been in foul trouble a couple times, but she actually played with Bailey in the zone there, offensively and defensively, this last half. So she's mixing up her lineup. The girls seem fairly fresh. I like their energy, and if they can just maintain consistency in this half, I think they'll go on to take that third place trophy home.
Yeah, and a third place trophy here at the divisional means a 3 seed, the East 3 seed in the state tournament in 2 weeks from now in Great Falls. And I believe as the East 3 seed, they would either play Hamilton or Frenchtown.
Yeah, East 3 seed will play the number 2 out of the West,
which is going to be either Hamilton or Frenchtown, depending on that girls' divisional championship over there. I believe the boys' divisional championship is between the exact same opponents, Hamilton and Frenchtown as well.
Yep.
And in the Eastern A boys championship here, the boys will have the Belgrade Panthers coming up 15 minutes after this game concludes. In the girls' Eastern A championship game, we have Havre and Hardin, which should be a pretty good game. That'll be 8 o'clock right here at Metro Park, but we'll be packed up and on the road, headed back to Belgrade when that game's going on. So we got about 4:20 to go here until the start of the third quarter. Neither team has made their way out of the locker room yet, as both these teams have already played a basketball game this morning. There has been some sluggish play. We've seen a couple of mistakes back and forth. And I'm not sure, Andy, do you got something to say on the air, or you got something else to do? I'm trying to read your sign language there. Okay. So with 3:50 to go here, we are going to go ahead and step aside for a 2-minute break, getting ready for the start of this quarter. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Belgrade Panther Basketball on 93.7 KBOZ. Back in 2 minutes. All right, back here at the Metro Park in Billings once again. We are still at the halftime break between the Belgrade Lady Panthers and the Dawson County Red Devils. The score is 21-11. Once again, Belgrade is on top in a third place consolation game here. Both of these teams will be in the state tournament in 2 weeks in Great Falls. And both teams are right now out on the floor warming up here, getting ready for this second half. And again, of course, as I mentioned before, I want to remind you to tune in 15 minutes after this game concludes. We will have the Belgrade Panther boys against the Hardin Bulldogs in a rematch of the regular season finale that was just over a week ago, last Friday night. Feels like a month ago based on how many games we've done this weekend. But senior night at Hardin High School last Friday night went in favor of the Bulldogs, so the Panthers will try to avenge that loss in the Divisional A championship game tonight here at Metro Park, coming up 15 minutes after this game concludes. That one's scheduled to tip at 6 o'clock. It'll be pretty close to right on time, as now the Panthers are coming out, ready to start this third quarter. My co-commentator, Andy Demjanovic, is looking for a pregame interview with Belgrade head coach Mike Deming right now. So I'm going solo here to get things started in this third quarter. It's going to be Glendive ball to start things out. I want to remind you that tonight's game to right, as we see it here from our vantage point, up in the rafters at Metro Park. Pass in low to the block. Tom's going under the basket, sends it back out. 15-foot jump shot on the way is good. That was Murphy who hit that shot for Glendive, making it now 21-13. As now Kaya Hohenstein will bring it back out for the Panthers. Gets it to Maya Reed. Now Senden on the high post. A long three-pointer on the way from Hohenstein. Misses. Rebound loose. Out of bounds. Last touched by Belgrade. So it's going to be Glendive ball. And Kaya Hohenstein with a lot of confidence the way that she's been shooting at this tournament. Not afraid to pull up from NBA range. And she almost hit that one. But as it hits off the iron, a couple players battling for the rebound, it trickles out of bounds. So 7:19 to play here in the third. Belgrade up by 8, and Glendive with the ball. As Robson brings it down, gets to a teammate. Now high post kick back out to Robson on the wing. All the way across. Dangerous pass. Turnover. Maya Reed comes up with it for Belgrade. And as she crosses over, gets it to Guy, and Guy in the lane and lays it in off the glass. So now 23-13. Belgrade back on top by 10. Now Weiss with it, loses the handle. Another turnover. Maya Reed with her second steal in the last two possessions. And she tries to get it to Guy, but passes just too far in front of her. So out of bounds, turned over right back to Dawson County. With 6:45 to go here in the third, it's going to be Glendive ball as Weiss has it now on the right side. Gets it back up top. Now swung around to the left side. Here's Weiss again. Gets it to Robson. Robson passes down low to Toms. Toms on the block. Goes up off the glass. No good. Gets her own rebound and goes up again. Misses again. This time Kaya Hohenstein grabs the rebound for Belgrade. Maya Reed will bring it down the floor now. Facing a 2-3 zone. Gets it to Hohenstein on the right side. Pass inside to Christensen, who's double teamed. She sends it up to Guy. Hannah Guy will shoot a three-pointer. It's no good. And the rebound is going to be a jump ball called as Bailey Christensen and Savannah Toms are tied up. And the possession arrow is in favor of Belgrade, so it's going to be Panther ball under the basket. Hohenstein inbounds it to Guy, sends it back out to Reed. Reed gets it to Hohenstein, back up to Reed up top. 2 minutes gone so far in this third quarter. And Belgrade's on top by 10. As Guy now has it. Pass inside to Christensen. Jump shot in the lane. Good. 25-13, Belgrade on top. So now the Red Devils with the ball. It's Robson who has it. Gets it now to a teammate here, Murphy. Back to Robson. Kicked all the way out here on the left wing. Pass back around to Murphy. Murphy puts one dribble down, picks it up, gets it back out to Wise. Now driving in and a floater on the way from Robson's no good. Offensive rebound for Glendive, and going back up and putting it in is Kaufman, Kendra Kaufman, the junior for the Red Devils, making it 25-15. Belgrade still on top by 10. Senden has it, kicks it back out to Guy. Now in the corner, Maya Reed thought about the three, pass inside Christensen. Christensen off the glass and in. She's having a great night. Bailey Christensen, 2 more points, making it 27-15 Belgrade. Murphy has it. Gets it back up to Weiss. Nearly tipped out of bounds there by Hannah Guy in the zone. Just working it around the perimeter. Thinking about a shot now on the baseline. Kicking it back out to Weiss. She'll go up. Her shot misses. Ball's loose. Goes out of bounds and was last touched by Belgrade. So it's going to be Glendive ball. Gabby Weber comes back into the game for the Panthers. Gabby didn't start tonight and didn't start the beginning of the third quarter either. Still nursing a little bit of an injury. Maybe a good thing for the Panthers to have next week off in preparation for the state tournament in Great Falls. Pass inside Christensen, triple team, kicks it out to Weber. Three-pointer coming. Good. Gabby Weber hits the three. 30-15, Belgrade on top by 15 now. Murphy drives in, sends it out now to Kaufman. Now Weiss with it. Gets it back to Kaufman. Here comes a three-point shot, no good. Rebound Belgrade. Ahead to Gabby Weber, who just hit a three moments ago, and she's then called for a double dribble. I think she got a little excited about what she wanted to do with the ball. As Alexa Deming will check into the game here for the Panthers. Red Devils bringing it down the court. This is Weiss with it right now, looking to split the zone, sending it out to Kaufman. Back up to Weiss. Now here on the left wing, pass inside of the low block. Toms has it, loose ball though, near the baseline, kept in. Alexa Deming comes up with it. Taken away by the Panthers with 3:25 to go in the third. A 15-point lead for Belgrade, then stolen right back by Kendra Kaufman. So a couple turnovers back and forth here late in this third quarter. Belgrade on top, though, by 15. Hey, you made it back. You meet up with Coach Deming there?
No, I went to Fuddruckers to get a coffee.
Oh, all right. Good for you.
No, I did. I did.
All right. Hannah Gee with the ball, drives in left hand. She goes up and misses.
Pre-game interviews for our listeners. It's tournament time, so don't want to disrupt each coach's process too much of the game. So.
All right, well, I'll tell you what you missed. The Panthers have extended this lead to 5 points as now Bailey Christensen, who's having a great night, just hit a 14-foot jump shot to make it 32 to 15, a 17-point lead for Belgrade. Timeout here taken on the floor. Is that a full timeout? It was a full timeout, so let's do this. You are listening to Belgrade Panther basketball on 93.7 KBOZ. Back in 1 minute. All right, back here at Metro Park after that timeout. Panthers on top by 17. Glendive with the ball. 2:36 to go here in the third. As Glendive has the ball, looking to get it here to number 33, who goes up and misses. That was Carson Murphy, and she's fouled. So Carson Murphy's going to go to the free throw line.
Yeah, it's on Kaya there. And the one thing the Lady Panthers don't want to start doing here, Nate, they got a 17-point lead, is I'm not saying they're going to get sloppy, but you definitely don't want to foul the other team because it stops the clock. Let's keep the clock moving. Let them run the possession out and do the best you can without fouling. Sometimes you want to be aggressive defensively because that's how you played all year, and you can still be aggressive. Just we really got to do our best to limit fouls here in the next quarter.
First free throw good, second one no good. Gabby Weber comes up with the rebound. 32-16 Panthers up. Kaya Hohenstein with it on the right wing, pulls it back out. Gets it to Weber now on the right side. Weber puts it on the floor, gets it back to Kaya. Back to Weber. It's getting back to Kaya, now to Hannah Gee on the left side here as she gets it to Weber in the corner. Back up to Gee, now sent to Deming. Carlson here. All 5 players getting touches with the ball on this possession. Under 2 to play here in the third quarter. Panthers up 32-16 right now, as Hohenstein will have it up top. Gee passes down low to Carlson, and then a timeout taken by Coach Sarah Fowler. So with this timeout, let's stay right here. And we'll mention here that today's game on 93.7 is brought to you by the Tire Factory. Always on time, always the right tire, always the right price, and always the best warranty. I'll tell you what, making this broadcast possible, our crew, we've got Drew Deming and Coulter Gee. Again, some familiar names. These guys make this whole thing possible. They do all the technology end of this thing to make sure we can get out over the airwaves. And I asked Drew Deming, what's the number one thing in life you learned from your dad? And he said, the number one thing I learned in life from my dad was where the hospitality room is, because he just came up with a plate full of chicken starting this third quarter.
Thanks for sharing, Drew. Thanks for sharing.
He's not even going to look at us.
Well, he's too busy eating the chicken.
1:29 to go here, third quarter. Glendive with the ball. Pass inside, high post. Murphy there with it. She sends it out. That was Kaufman, Kendra Kaufman, and a foul called, I believe. Alexa Deming picks up the foul. Speaking of Deming, Alexa Deming on the floor picking up the foul. So Glendive will inbound at 1:21 to go here in the third. Pass inside, shot up and good for Carson Murphy. Quick little inbound play makes it 32-18 Belgrade up. Right back at you, though. McGinley misses. Rebound almost to Carlson. Then Carlson fouls the Lady Red Devils. So it's going to be McKenna Carlson's first personal foul of the night. Third team foul for Belgrade with 1 minute to go here in this third quarter, and Belgrade up by 14. So now on the baseline here, Red Devils with it. Shot off the glass, no good. Rebound Carlson, and then a foul called. Jump ball. 50 seconds to go here in the third. Belgrade up 32-18. Ashley Senden inbounds it to Gabby Weber. Weber brings it down the floor. Looks for a screen from McGinley. Gets it to Deming. Deming now drives and goes up in the lane, and good. Alexa Deming with a floater in the lane. Great shot there.
Yeah, 34-18 Belgrade. They are slowly putting it to the Red Devils here.
26 seconds to go here in the third. Glendive with the ball. Alexa Deming nearly gets the steal. Pass inside, though, to Tom. She kicks it out to Murphy. Now a three-point shot coming is good. That was Bailey Percy, the junior, who hit the three to make it 34-21. 5 seconds to go. Weber with the ball. Drives in, 15-foot shot off the glass. No good. Ball loose. Ashley Senden can't come up with it before the buzzer sounds. So that will do it for the end of the third quarter. The score of the Belgrade Panthers 34, the Dawson County Red Devils 21. We'll step aside for 1 minute, be back with the fourth quarter. You're listening to the Belgrade Panthers on 93.7 KBOZ. All right, back here to start the final quarter at Metro Park. Belgrade Panthers on top 34-21. Glendive with the ball. Devils just working around. Shot coming here from Kaufman, misses. Rebound, excuse me, that was Murphy who took that shot and missed. Gabby Weber comes away with the rebound. Weber gets it to Sendin. Sendin back to Weber on the right side. Now driving in with the left hand, picks up a dribble on the elbow, needs a teammate, gets to Deming in the key. Back out to Weber. Back to Deming up top. Gabby now in the corner, drives baseline, goes up with it, misses. Rebound goes out of bounds, but it was touched by Glendive, so it will be Panther ball under the Red Devil basket with 7:12 to go here in the fourth quarter. Deming with it. Here comes a three-pointer from Gabby Weber. No good. Rebound to Percy. Percy will bring it down the floor herself for the Red Devils. Now a long jump shot coming short. Rebound goes to Weber, and it looks like Sarah Fowler is ready to check in some of her bench players. The next whistle as McGinley goes up. Her shot misses.
Yeah, I don't think coach is liking their shot selection last couple possessions. Having a 13-point lead is nice, but you got to be careful. Like Glendive doesn't get sneaks a few possession of scores here to tighten the basketball game right up. Luckily, Dawson has struggled here shooting the basketball and has had a few turnovers. So I think next time down, coach is going to instruct them to take a little bit better possession, a little bit better shot.
So now pass inside. Toms misses. Rebound is loose. Gabby Weber comes up with it. 6 minutes to go in this game. 13-point lead for Belgrade.
And there's no reason to force anything here in the possession. And we turn the basketball over there.
Yeah, Gabby Weber loses the handle. Turnover.
Coach Fowler not happy again. Two bad shot selections, last two possessions. And then this third possession, we turn the basketball over. So 5:40 to go, up 13.
Tom's with it now for Glendive. Sends it up top. Now back inside here is Murphy. Her shot misses. Rebound Sendin. Gets it to Deming. Deming will bring it down the floor. Gets it to Weber. And a timeout taken by Coach Fowler.
Yeah, she's just going to make sure here that, her team takes better shot selections, takes care of the basketball here in the next 5 minutes. And there's no need to rush anything. You're up 13, and Dawson continues to sit in that zone.
So with this timeout, we have a full timeout. Let's go ahead and step aside for 30 seconds. You are listening to Belgrade Panther Basketball, 93.7 KBOZ. Back in 30 seconds. All right, back here at Metro Park in Billings. Today's game is brought to you by First Security Bank, your locally owned and operated neighborhood bank serving the Gallatin Valley since 1919. Member FDIC. 5:23 to go here, fourth quarter. Belgrade on top, 34-21. And Belgrade has the ball. Alexa Deming will inbound it for the Panthers. Gets it into Gee. Back to Deming. What do you think Coach Fowler talked about in that timeout there with the 5:17 to go? Turnover there by Belgrade, but 13-point lead here.
Just there. Good thing Dawson's struggling too because they had an opportunity for layup and missed. We turned the basketball over, so we had bad shot, turnover. Turnover has been the girls' last possession. And, when you play this many games too in this amount of time, luckily the other team has because you're in the consolation game, so Dawson doesn't really look as crisp either, but she's just telling her girls we just got to grind it out and finish the game, take care of the basketball. They're in the zone. I would actually pull this out a little bit. I know there's 4 to go, but that way you get what you need and force Dawson to foul you a little bit.
Yeah, 4:34 to play. Ball goes out of bounds. Belgrade has the ball right now, and they're just trying to take some time off the clock as they're holding on to a 34-21 lead. And inbounding it will be Hannah Gee. And her pass is stolen away by the Red Devils.
Third turnover here for the Belgrade Panthers on 3 straight possessions.
Three-point shot coming, no good. Rebound loose. Kaya Hohenstein comes up with it.
And that would have been a big shot if she made her last 3-point shot there for the Red Devils. But she's off the mark.
Shot misses for the Panthers on the other end. Rebound goes to the Red Devils. Now up ahead is Robson. Gets it down low to Murphy. She puts it in.
So, yeah, only a matter of time. And now Dawson, that gives Dawson a little hope. We talked about the other night, Nate, when you're down a little bit or when you need more energy, if you score a bucket, it gives you a lot more energy. Much better there by the Panthers.
Yeah, Hannah Gee goes in and lays it in with the left hand to make it 36-23. Belgrade back up by 13.
And that's a great possession because you got to negate Dawson's last bucket because you don't want to give them any life or energy here in 3:33 to go. Tighten things up.
Toms goes in. Her shot off the glass. She's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Coach Fowler, again, kind of scratching her head there. Doesn't want the girls to foul, and she's talked about that in the timeout too, that we just got to play straight up. We don't need any contact in any manner to stop this game at all. So the Red Devils hit their free throw there. It's 36-24 now. The more this happens, it's going to tighten up, and pretty soon your team starts to tighten up. So you don't want to get in that game. Let's just finish the game out here with 3:33 to go.
Tom's second free throw coming. It is good, making it 25-36. The lead back to 11 for Belgrade. As Maya Reed will inbound it. Full court press here coming to Christensen. Picks up her dribble, gets it back to Reed. Reed's going to bring it across midcourt.
Not a bad idea by Dawson County because, we've just turned the ball over 3 or 4 times. If you can speed us up. So she sped us up a little bit, and then Kaya turns it over with the carry.
Yeah.
So 36-25, Nate, 11-point lead is all.
Yeah, 3:17 to go here in this game. Belgrade up 11, but Dawson County, Glendive here with the ball. As Weiss has it, she gets it around here to Robson, and then a travel called against Robson, so a turnover right back with 3:07 to play. Maya Reed will inbound it. Gets it into Hannah Gee. Full court press here once again from Glendive. Maya Reed, though, able to get across midcourt. Reed picks up her dribble, gets it to Hohenstein. Under 3 to play now in the game. Belgrade still up 11. Hohenstein, runner, no good. Rebound loose. Red Devils come up with it, head the other way. Weiss gets it to Robson. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound, offensive board there by Murphy, and she puts it in and is fouled. So opportunity for a 3-point play.
Yeah, that's an N1 there, Nate. 2:39 to go. It's now 36-27. They can cut it to 36-28. Got a 30-second timeout by Dawson there. I generally don't like that. I'd rather have the timeout and tell the referee if she makes this, I'll get a timeout to set my defense up because you don't want to ice your own player. But she's going to go ahead and take that timeout and talk to her group. If she makes, we want to try to probably press, or even if they miss and they get the rebound, we want to try to get it into a pressure defense to try to speed Belgrade up here. We're looking a little bit tired and sluggish now, but still grinding, and that's all you can do in a game like this when you played 2 games in a day. So we'll see what Dawson elects to do after this free throw.
All right, so out of the timeout, free throw here coming. Shot is up. Murphy shot misses, and then we have a lane violation.
No, it was a foul.
Oh, it was a foul? Okay,
yeah.
Over the back?
Yeah, so Bailey had a good box out there, and the Dawson player came over her back. So that's only Dawson's second team foul. And that's why I think Belgrade's really got to just take the air out of this, especially now with 2:38 to go. Dawson's going to press, so once we get into the half-court set, if they remain in that zone, which they might not now, no, they're going to go man-to-man. So
Weber with it, gets a screen from Christensen. Panthers ahead by 9, and Hohenstein has it up top. 2:24 to go in the game. Belgrade just trying to take time off the clock here as Hannah Gee dribbles in, gets it back out to Hohenstein. Little handoff to Weber now. Weber's going to shoot a 16-footer. It's no good. A rebound Toms for the Red Devils. Now back up ahead here to Weiss. Now open is Percy. Percy will take it to the rack, and she's fouled by Kaya. So Percy's going to go to the free throw line for the Red Devils with 2:03 to play. It's a 9-point lead. She could cut it to 7.
Yeah, on that last possession, I'm not sure if we should have shot that. I know Gabby's a good shooter, but it puts a lot of pressure on you. I think we should go to free throw layup mode here. So we take a jump shot, miss it, come down and foul Dawson, but luckily they missed their first free throw. And that's just what you don't want to do. You don't want to miss a shot on your end, come down, foul, time stops, and they make a free throw. So we got lucky here, Nate. They missed both free throws.
Missed both free throws. Panthers come down with the rebound. Gabby Weber has it. She loses the handle, though. Turnover. And then, is that a foul?
Yeah, the ref's going to call the foul on the dive.
On Gabby, right?
Yeah, they're staying here. So, yeah, that's going to be on Gabby Weber, her first personal foul. Which she was a hustle play diving for the ball, which isn't bad because it makes her earn the free throw. Should be a 1-and-1 is all instead of getting an easy layup.
Free throw is up and good at the line right now. Hard to see a number with this long ponytail. I believe it's Carson Murphy, number 33. Second free throw from Murphy coming. This one rolls in as well to make the score now just 36-29. Belgrade up 7. Facing a full court press into Senden. Now Weber is fouled immediately as she gets the pass back from Senden and Gabby Weber. And I guess they got a foul because there's only 3 team fouls.
And the other thing is they don't necessarily have to foul. They can be a full timeout here by Coach Fowler. What do you want to do? And all.
Let's go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead and step aside for 1 minute here. We got a timeout taken by Belgrade. You're listening to Panther Basketball on 93.7 FM. We'll be back in 1 minute. All right, back from the timeout. Panthers need to break the full court press. A foul called immediately on Hannah Gee. So it looks like what they're going to do, we had talked about the options for the Lady Red Devils. They have 4 team fouls now with 1:48 to go, and they're trailing by 7. Looks like they're just going to try to.
That's 5 on number 33 there, so she fouls out. So
yeah, Carson Murphy is fouled out of the game.
There's plenty of time. The Red Devils got to make sure they use the right girls to foul. You know, you're not obviously girls with the less fouls got to foul, especially not players who are important in the scoring department as Belgrade breaks the press.
Hannah Gee with it across midcourt. She's fouled.
I'd like to see the Red Devils try to maybe go for a little bit more steals versus just hack our girls. Put some good hard defensive pressure and try to go for steals because you still have only 5 fouls. I know they don't want to lose much time, but they're just intentionally fouling right away without even trying to go for the ball as far as go for some steals. But now that option's out the door. They only got 1 more team foul to get to the bonus, so I'm sure Dawson's going to foul them again and try to make Belgrade earn it from the stripe for the victory, because we saw in the boys game last night, Nate, that Fergus did that to us, and we missed probably our first 4 free throws before we finally settled in. And we talked, if we would have hit those free throws, and I talked to some Fergus folks today, They agree that probably would have beat them by 20 last night. So Bailey's to the free throw line. She's kind of struggled here as of late from the free throw line, so we'll see.
Yeah, first free throw, no good, 1-1. Rebound goes the Red Devils, 1:36 to go in this game, trailing by 7. Up ahead here and going up with it, and just in and out. Rebound goes to Senden. She gives it to Weber, and then Weber is fouled by Percy. So Gabby Weber's going to go to the free throw line here for a 1-1. And boy, you know, really what Glendive was looking for. Missed it on the 1-1. Get a quick break down the floor, but an in and out shot. I'm not sure who it was. I couldn't get a jersey number on who took it, as we're pretty up high at the Metro Park. But Gabby Weber, nonetheless, for the Panthers at the free throw line, and she hits the first.
Yeah, and that's who you want at the free throw line, definitely, here in the last minute and a half for Belgrade. Her and Kai are wonderful free throw shooters.
Second free throw is good as well. So 38-29, Belgrade back up by 9.
So no fouls here. Just get a hand on the shooter's face. No reach-in fouls. Don't play ticky-tack defense. Just move your feet. If you get beat off the dribble, use your help like they just did there. And Gabby gets the ball, and the referee calls the foul. So great defensive possession there by Belgrade. Looks like Gabby Weber go to the line.
Yeah, Gabby Weber fouled all the way 90 feet away. She's going to head to the free throw stripe for another 1-1 situation here. She just hit 2 free throws moments ago to extend the lead to 9. Now an opportunity to push it past double digits again as the first free throw is on the way. Nothing but net. 10-point lead here for the Panthers. 1:13 to go in this game as they are looking to secure the number 3 seed in the state tournament 2 weeks from right now in Great Falls, as Weber hits the second to make it back to 11 points now. Belgrade's on top. Percy has it. Three-pointer here coming is
big
good.
Shot by Percy.
That was
oh, no.
The announcer said Toms. I had that one as 14, Cassidy Walker.
No, 44.
It was 44. Okay, Toms that hit that.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Panthers inbound it, get down the floor with this 8-point lead, and then fouled is Gabby Weber. So Gabby's just hit 4 consecutive free throws. She's going to try to make it 5 here.
Yeah, I think if you talk to, I'm not sure what the officials would do in this case, but maybe if you talk to the officials, fouling away from the basketball without getting it intentional, and you tell them what you're going to do. Coach Deming and I did that in a divisional title game once. Actually, it was a semifinal game, and we were down a little bit, and we just talked to the officials, and we fouled
said,
the
hey,
guy
we're going to foul away from the ball, but it's not intentional, but we're telling you we're going to do it, which makes it.
So the other team got a little upset. They thought it should be intentional.
Yeah.
But we fouled the guy who could only shoot about 30%. We climbed back in the game and won it. So try to not foul Gabby Weber is what Dawson needs to do.
Yeah, Gabby Weber hits both free throws. 10-point lead here for the Panthers. 43 seconds to go. Pass inside for the Red Devils. Now a three-pointer coming from number 22 is no good. Robson. Rebound goes to Belgrade. So Gabby Weber.
Yeah, right there they should have fouled Bailey Christensen right off the rebound because she's struggling a little bit from the line. But she gets that rebound and throws it quickly to Gabby Weber. So good job there by Belgrade.
Yeah, Weber fouled again. I believe she's now hit 6 consecutive free throws.
The stadium's starting to fill in here nicely, Nate, for the boys' divisional championship right after this.
Weber hits her 7th in a row. We'll just keep on counting, trying to jinx her, and she's proven us wrong here. She's going to go for number 8 in a row here in the last 4 possessions, and she does. So Weber makes it a 44-32 lead.
Typical shooter there, you know, just it's free points, right?
Yeah, great shooting by Gabby Weber. Just
give me
poised
free points
in there
anytime.
Toms will shoot the 3 for the Red Devils. No good. Rebound loose on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball, and the possession arrow is in favor of Belgrade, so it's going to be Panther ball with 19 seconds to go, as now Sarah Fowler is ready to bring in some players we haven't seen yet.
You got McGinley and Carlson, Jaden Blakely. We have Hazel out there, and the young Christensen girl.
Yeah, Hazel, I don't think I've seen her on the floor here. Is that number 50?
Yeah, I have her in class, in the strength and conditioning class. Great kid, good worker.
Nice, great to see her on the floor here as Carlson has it with 14 seconds to go. She's called for a traveling violation. Belgrade on top, 44-32 with 13 seconds to go.
And Belgrade shows. I think they're going to lock this up, Nate, with 13 seconds to go. But you show when you hit free throws late, and Gabby hit, what, 8?
She did 8 consecutive in the last 4
So
possessions until
8 of 8,
there.
and now they're up 12 here with 10 to go. And that shows if you just hit your free throws in late game situations, you can seal the deal.
Final seconds ticking off the clock as Toms misses a 3-pointer offensive rebound miss. Then Hazel comes up with it for the Panthers, and then the final horn sounds. So that will do it. And now for back-to-back years, Sarah Fowler and these Lady Panthers finish 3rd in the Eastern A Divisional and will head into the state tournament feeling pretty good coming out with a win.
Yeah, outstanding job by Sarah and her staff and her girls. They've done a wonderful job. And they're going to bring home some hardware, and the Panther fans boosting them up. And these girls deserve it. As you can see, they have a nice bench now, relying upon some more girls, and that helps. I think they got some good chemistry now going into the state tournament. Gabby Weber gritted out the tournament, got some playing action. So, and the good news is they don't play for 2 weeks, so they can try to get her healed up full. I'm talking to head trainer Matt Hoskins over the weekend as we went game by game, and that 2 weeks is only going to help her. So congratulations to Coach Sarah Fowler and the Lady Belgrade Panthers as they take 3rd at the Eastern A Super Divisional, and they will head to the state tournament in Great Falls in 2 weeks, and they're going to get their trophy presentation right now, Nate.
Yeah, here getting the 3rd place trophy. We've got some turnaround here because the boys game is coming up immediately, and it's quick warm-up times here. So we've got to do a few things on our end to get prepared for the boys game coming up. So again, Lady Panthers get the win here in the 3rd place game, 44-32 over Dawson County. Let's go ahead and send it back to Jill, and then we'll be back ready to go in about 15 minutes for the boys game. So this is Nate Parsegan and Andy Demjanovic signing out. Back to you, Jill.